not personal front, work front. Remember, just before the end of last term, I walked in one day and I warned you guys that they just called me out to do projects, and you will see less of me and all that stuff. And then the projects were all put on hold up until 1st of July, actually, when I got a call. And that is one of the reasons why some of the meetings with you didn't happen. I was sidetracked. I've got some issues with CPUT where I'm not delivering on certain things yet. But the nature of the project is that we are trying to help 70 learners. So it's a good opportunity. And at some point, I am going to extend the invitation for you, not in your personal capacity. Please note, you are part of CPUT's diploma group. But if you have or know about any brothers, sisters, family, or friends that are currently sitting at home with a matric certificate or background in IT that is struggling to find the money to go study, MICT-SETA will be funding a few of those students to do a 1-year level 5 qualification, quite similar to what you are doing, not 100% as advanced as you are doing, but it will bring them on the same level as a qualification at least. So think about it. If you know about someone, I will extend the email address where you can get them in contact with me, and through that help someone else as well. Just get ahead. It will be sort of stumbling at the beginning because of COVID and stuff like that. But by July next year, they should be graduating as well. So I'm not neglecting you. It is just that I'm at the same time trying to help other students. And I do honestly feel that the subject is not or should never be a big concern to you. I am genuinely more concerned about your ITSM and programming subjects, and not so much with this and communication and those kind of things. There was another question that needed clarification. Does not only come from you guys, but a number of you have asked it, and that is with regard to the NetAcad chapters and the new revised chapters required on ICS. So the simple answer is as follows. You only have 8 chapters that you need to complete in order to pass ICS 100, okay? IFS 100 information. ICF, sorry, I just had to help myself there. But if you want to get your NetAcad certificate to say that you have successfully completed IT Essentials, then you would need to do all chapters. So the proposal from my side is as follows. Focus only on the chapters that you need to do now to pass your, to get to your diploma next year. And then from November onwards, I'll leave it open as late as possible. I'm even okay with February next year. Then you can complete the missing NetAcad chapters. And some of those are related to networking. And then you can come when hopefully things have calmed down and people are more likely to mingle and interact with one another. You can then come around the campus February next year to then collect your NetAcad Cisco certificate. So both outcomes are there, and I would advise that you do get both. But for now, let's just focus on the chapters that you need to pass. If you find yourself bored and have extra time on your hands and you want to do the chapters, then you can contact me directly and I'll open it up. And only at that stage would you need to write those practice final exams and A+ practice exams and all those kind of things, which some people have been asking me about as well. But please, 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 don't make your NetAcad 14 chapters a priority over and above passing this year at CPUT. That should never happen. I even have the power to extend your NetAcad till whatever time next year is suitable for you. I really don't want you to start stressing about getting both of it done now. Is that a question that popped up? Let me just see, chat. Okay, no, old messages. Right. Other things, before I open up for questions again, guys, please, 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 I am begging you, be safe. Not only myself, other lecturers have been saying that the moment students leave the classrooms, when they're at home, we hear about sleepovers and visiting friends and stuff like that. If you have not realized it yet, initially they thought old people were the only people that were at risk, and then later on it was people like me that's a bit overweight and not 100% healthy, and now it's basically everybody. The students that are requested to go to school is only requested to do so if they have no other options to continue their education, and at the moment you should be okay with that. You should be able to complete your education without much risk. CPUT is extremely accommodating, and likewise I will be as far as possible. You just need to ask. If you don't ask, then I can't help you. Just remember that. The only thing that I have asked before is that you guys don't message me or call me at 11 o'clock at night and expect a response at the same time. If you do message me at 11 o'clock, I can deal with that, but I will respond the next day. And if I don't respond within 24 hours, then you can just pop me a message again and say you haven't responded, or you didn't confirm that you got my email, or whatever else it is. Okay. I got two people on one. You guys are very shy today. Nobody wants to show their face today. I don't know if you ran out of bandwidth or Fatiha, you in Parda? What happened? I almost called you from all of you. I had to rush out. The pharmacist called me, or as I call him, my drug dealer. He called me at 10 o'clock to say my script is ready. And then I had to go get my stuff. And at some point I thought, oh, if I don't make it back in time, I'm going to end up calling you from the car. But fortunately, I made it in time. So the summaries is regarding the exams, the tests, communication, NetAcad. Do you have other questions at the moment for me? Because I actually don't have anything. I promised you. I promised you that I will send you a summary of the exam, or scope rather, let's call it that, of the exam that you are writing next week. And you should notify me if you foresee any problems with doing it online. Okay? If you don't notify me, then I will assume that the exam will continue to be online. Going once, going twice. Good. Someone said I can't hear you. Is that everyone?
I can hear, sir.
Okay, Roderick, go for it.
So, so can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Roderick, I heard you, and now I don't hear you anymore. You can talk.
You said that our net account chapter, right, gonna count 50% in our end of the year CPUT mark.
15, 1-5.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now you say that we don't have to finish the chapter. So how is it gonna count if we don't finish the chapters?
No, 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 no. The 15% comes from the chapters that are going to be covered in your final exam. I just said you don't have to finish the other chapters. Remember, NetAcad has 14 chapters in total, okay, of which 8 of them are currently, due to the trimmed curriculum, are currently being covered in ICF. So the marks for those chapters will still be taken into account. So let's say, for example, you are doing the chapter on preventive maintenance, okay? Then your preventive maintenance chapters mark that you got on NetAcad will still be considered.
Yeah, okay. Thank you.
Okay, cool. Guys, our session is almost over. I got my 5-minute warning. So just questions. If you don't want to ask questions on here and you want to pose it, I'm just going to ask you, don't message me directly, don't DM me. Put the questions on the group so that everybody can benefit from it. And then secondly, I am currently in a Cisco conference, and that will be till 6:30 tonight. So if you don't get any responses this afternoon from your questions, it is merely because I'm on that conference and my attendance is compulsory. So I can't really ditch that one. So feel free to ask any questions and then just wait for me to respond. And also, just so you know, the upcoming exam is not going to be tough. It is merely to get you a mark for your grades to submit to CPUT. Oh yes, I had some questions about this. I should have said this earlier. All practicals that I have that I need to do with you will be done post-September. So when that time comes, I will call you in small groups of hopefully 5 or 10 when I also feel comfortable to return to college, and then you will do your practicals. Hopefully you'll be there for a day and do 5 practicals for that day on a rotational basis, and then you go home and you don't come again, and then another 5 and so on until we're through the whole group. But that will definitely be post September. It will not be in the next few weeks, in case any of you were concerned about practicals that needs to be done, like making a cable, configuring a router, those kind of things. Okay. If there's no further questions, then you can leave. I will hang around here until the meeting cancels itself, and then for the rest of the day, I'll watch out for questions. Pity I only saw 3 people. I think it's time that you all send me a picture of how you look so that I don't forget you. I've literally seen 2 faces and a pair of eyes today. So that's all. See if any of you group beards or your hair is too long or something like that. But please be safe. Don't go partying. Okay.
Thank you, sir. Bye.
Pleasure.